So we've got some parts ordered today for the little Polo, and as soon as they come, hopefully they'll come before the half term, because Matthew really wants to put all the bits together and get this running. It looks so tiny next to the big truck. So that's going to be our first port of call, is getting the engine running as smooth as we possibly can before we do any of the cutting and the welding and the respraying and all that jazz. So yeah, so we've had some rain and some wet days, and yeah, we are very dry still inside. It needs a clean inside, but like I say, that's going to be last on the list. So what our first port of call is, I think, is getting a fuel tank, getting a new fuel tank, because what is happening at the moment, where's the lever? Need more hands than I've got. So yeah, what the plan is to get a new, oh, like I say, I need more hands. Right, wrong. Right. So she is running, she's turning over and she's driving, but she's not, obviously, as you've seen from the previous video, driving for very long, but it still gives us lots of hope. The plan is, I don't know if you can see here, I brought my torch. I don't know if you can see it in there. So this is a fairly new fuel filter. God, I can't speak today. And as you can see, it is absolutely full of nasties. So we reckon this is coming from the fuel tank. If the fuel tank is original, which I suspect it is, then it's been sat for so long, then we just think that it's just full of rust, full of sediment, and it is just pulling it through. So we did think about taking it out, cleaning it, but if it is corroding and rusting away due to its age, are we gonna just put a new fuel filter on for nothing and have to change it again shortly? We're also gonna do an oil change in all the filters. We've got some new spark plugs coming. We're gonna have a look at the air filter, and also, I don't know if we can see it, underneath the air filter is another part under there. Forgive me, I can't remember what the name of it is at the top of my head, but underneath there is a seal, and that wears away, and then that lets in more air, so it's not running as well as you might like to think. Also, I do believe it is fairly empty of oil. There's not a grand deal in there. So yeah, like I say, it's all going to get flushed out. Fresh oil, fresh filters, fresh water, fresh antifreeze. Have a look at the carb, and then see how she is after that. And give it a damn good clean also. And then we shall see how she is then, and then move on to the next bit, because at the minute she's not happy, but at the end of the day she has been sat a long time. She needs a little love. She's already had a lot of love from its previous owners. They did an awful good job. We've watched their previous videos. If you haven't watched their previous videos, please do, because this is the YouTube channel here. Please watch those videos, because it shows you how far this car has already come. And now she's with us, and hopefully we're going to take her to the next step, which is getting her on the road. My son turned 17 in 3 years. So we've got 3 years. Hopefully it won't take us 3 years, because I would like to have a little play with it before I pass it over to him. But yeah, that is the plan. That's what we're calling it so far, the plan. The parts are ordered, they're on their way. We've got half term coming up in a week and a half, so hopefully they'll arrive in time, and then we can do you another video of how it's going. Thank you to those who have already joined the channel. Back in the day, if you've known me long enough, I had a 1982 Series 3 County Station Wagon Land Rover, and we didn't have YouTube then. We had a Haynes manual, some rusty tools and luck, but we had that vehicle over 10 years, and we went on many adventures, drove from one end of the country to the other, and absolutely loved it. So hopefully we'll get to do the same thing, and you know, pass this knowledge on to the next generation. You know, my son's 13, nearly 14. Yeah, I think it's really good to pass this knowledge on and keep it going, and then hopefully if he ever has children, that he passes it on to his too. So yeah, so thank you. So that's just a little quick video of how we're doing and what the plan is so far. So hopefully the next video will be when we've got the parts and we're putting it together. Fingers crossed that we get it running a little bit more smoothly. And then we shall be working on the brakes, get them sorted out. Tyres are doing really, really well. They have not lost any air. We haven't done anything to them since we picked it up on Sunday. They are holding really, really good. So yeah, the brakes will be the next thing, and all the brake pipes and all of that jazz. Then it will be down to the wonderful job of cutting, welding and respraying. And then we'll see. People have asked, are we going to keep it as original as possible? And the answer is no. Mainly because it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a fun thing. So I want my son to put his touch on it. We will be keeping the colour because it's just a beautiful, the Tornado Red is just a beautiful colour, and we will be keeping that. But there will just be some little bits and pieces. We're going to put some seat covers on it just to protect the original seats, because they are in, I don't know if you can see that very well, but they are in such good condition. It's 36 years old. I think they are in really good condition for its age. So we're just going to pop some seat covers on, mainly just to protect it more than anything else. But yeah, obviously he's into his music, so there will be some sort of sound system going in the back of there. But yeah, so I will see you guys soon on the next video when we hopefully get to running. Thank you.